And what's up, guys? It's JJ Starwin here, better known on the tube as JJ Wilson. What's happening? So we got the usuals here, along with my co-host on the Eternal Bitches podcast, Ashley Mann's here. Got 4 people watching right now. Maybe get about another 2 minutes. Because today is story time. That's right. As promised, it's story time. So for today, we have the personal fan fiction page of Darth Kirby. That's right. Darth Kirby has been doing nothing but talking smack behind his YouTube channel for, I don't know, forever, I guess. Well, we're going to have a little fun today. We're going to have a little fun because we're going to dive deep into the mind of the very villain that is Darth Kirby. So we'll give a couple of, maybe about 2 more minutes because it's like 3 minutes, 42 seconds right now. What's going on, fellas? I know it's been a dull weekend because it had been raining almost every day since Tuesday. Sun's kind of back out, not really, but, you know. So before I let the voice reader do its thing, it has a couple of options here before I do screen share. So I can choose a voice on Microsoft Edge. So I got all sorts of accents. I got Indian accent, Chinese accent, French, Russian. Like, it's whatever you guys want to pick. Oh, you said it was sunny until Thursday? Yeah. It's been raining almost every day. Almost every day. But yeah, but the title of the story is called Crazy on You. So that's the story we're going to look at. And it's basically a crossover between Naruto and Attack on Titan. It's a little, I guess, romance or potential romance story. It's like 2 chapters long. No Morgan Freeman. No, I don't have Morgan Freeman. Unfortunately, I do not have Morgan Freeman. Yep. I was looking around. I saw one website, but I didn't really trust it because I didn't want no virus I had to tackle with, so I didn't download it. All right, let's go ahead and get the screen share rolling because from this point, the only way I'm gonna be able to read the comments is if I go on my cell phone. He said no Samuel Jackson. Yeah. So let me get my screen share up and ready. Oh, what's happening, G Bang? Let's get it up. Might as well do the entire screen. All right. So everybody can see this, right? Might have to blow up a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, I have several options, voice options here. So we can do, let me jump on my cell phone so I can read the comments again. So we can do Indian accent, Australian, like I said, French, Italian. I listened to the Korean one, that was awful. I got Chinese, I got Russian. It's like several voices that I could do. So let me get on let me jump on my cell phone so I can read the comments still. Hang on 1 second. For next time, I got you a Morgan Freeman. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's see. I guess maybe we could do Jamaican. I don't have a Jamaican one, sadly. I don't have a Caribbean one. They probably should have put it on there. You said Russian? Okay. This one's not bad. This is Svetlana. Svetlana. All right, you guys ready? I'm about to play it right now. Here we go.
Crazy on you. Бывай, Viku zamrâmpiați. Sasuke ucirea has never really been interested in women. Not until he met Mikasa Kamar. Rated Fiction T English Romance/Drama. Плюс Next больше чем. So Sasuke. What division are you going to enlist in? Sasuke Uchiha, one of the brand new recruits for the 104 TH Cadet Corps, flashed TTS darkly at the other guy who asked. There had been a conflict at dinner between Yeren Yeager and Jin about where the military should be focusing its efforts. Yeren wanted to join the scouts and fight the Titans head on, while Jin wanted to retreat within the interior.
Okay, so that one is all right, but basically this is about Sasuke. So this is a Sasuke story, guys. Let me try a different voice. Let me try oh yeah, this one's kind of funny. This is a French one. Let's try that one.
Intérieur. It was a very long time until Sasuke en sweat. The pink-haired girl sitting some distance away stiffened at his foe. The military police. Et Saïd. Jean Smurt, shooting Eren à l'eau. Jagger shot Sasuke at full glare. Yutu Uchiha. He growled. It was the same look that Naruto often gave him. He and Jagger weren't so different after all. You want to run inside the walls and live like a coward? No. Sasuke denied. He had another goal in mind when it comes to joining the military police. Jean, Eren, and the other all shot in confused look. Naruto, as if by magic, popped out of nowhere and stuck his hand in his hair. Sasuke flinched, leaning forward awkwardly, and Naruto looked. Comment? Explain. Et cajoled. You don't want to come off like a pussy, do you? Sasuke gritted his teeth and swatted his hand away, scolding. Very well. Said, it is the duty of the military police to find and apprehend criminals. It is my wish to track down and kill a specific person. A person? You're looking for someone? Krista was shooting in concerned look, and Dimir was beginning to look extremely angry. Yes. Said, my oldie brother. He bowed his head. Naruto pulled away from her slightly, clearly a little surprised that Sasuke had been so forthcoming about his situation. He was Sasuke's closest, only friend, and Sasuke had not admitted that to him until Naruto had practically beaten out of him. Your brother. Eren repeated. Yes. Sasuke sighed. Itachi Uchiha. Murmura Nepan dont allant table. Nearly everyone had grown up hearing of Itachi's famous exploit. How he had slaughtered 5 titans at 8 years old with no gear and went on to graduate the top of his class at the age of 10. How he had joined the scout, slaughtered titan left and right for 3 years. And then his legend ended at 13. He was allowed to go home for a weekend, and before that Saturday had ended, his father's skull had been carved in and his mother had been nailed to the kitchen table.
Whoa, what?
Sasuke had been the one to find their body, but he had found no sign of Itachi. So you were his brother? Hashem. Sasuke sighed. Already people were seizing him up, even more so than they had already were. Now these people would be expecting great things from him. They were expecting him to perform at Itachi's level, to surpass every other cadet in Terni and make a name for himself. He had every intention of meeting their expectation. Sasuke had been training to join military from a very young age. He had not stopped when Itachi had killed their family, and the result of his effort put him head and shoulder above most of his comrades in arms.
Okay, I had to pause it right there for a minute. So he's got Sasuke join the military to where those guys that, they're like the cadets and they kill the Titans. So that's what he's doing. Yo, that's what he's doing. All right, let's keep it going.
Arms. OF. Naruto slammed into the ground with a thud. Sasuke stood over him as the other boys scrambled to his feet, rubbing his cheek. No fair. Naruto sighed. You caught me by surprise. Sasuke responded by knocking him down again. Always making excuse. Sakura watched them from some distance away. Krista tilted her head curiously. Is something wrong, Sakura? Sakura's eyes jolted back to her. Oh, no, she sighed, shaking her head. Nothing. She could feel Imire's eyes boring into the back of her head and she tried to ignore it. Yushia. Sasuke did not turn too fast a voice until he had knocked down Naruto again. Yes? He asked. I turned to find the hook-nosed girl Annie. She was staring at him rather intently. Wordlessly she raised her fist. The entire crowd around them stopped to look at them. He don't it, girls. Sasuke sighed simply. Annie's lips twitched irritably, but did not back down. She was serious. Sasuke got into a fighting stance of his own, and Naruto had the sense to scramble away.
Boo! Why would you let Naruto run from a fight? And what's this? Sasuke doesn't hit girls. That seems out of character.
The two stared at each other. Sasuke could tell just by the way she stood that she too had been trained from a young age, and that had resulted in incredible fighting skill. He could tell just by looking at her that she would be a far to be upon than Naruto. Ah. He struck out at her, and I imagined she would. She moved as if she was going to push him onto his back. But Sasuke was mad. He moved along with her, and Annie recoiled in surprise as he turned the table on her, knocking her to the ground.
Spelling error.
Oui. Annie climbed to her feet, looking amazed. Sasuke stared at her, his eyes narrowed. He actually had to try. He sighed. You aren't bad. Annie glowered at him and came at him again. In another FW, swift moment she was lying on her back again. Sasuke stood over her, a bit of sweat running down his cheek. She climbed back up and came at him. Again. And again. She was almost bad à Naruto. She did not punch groaned in frustration until her 56 th atteint. Sasuke stood over her, smiling a little. Naruto had gone over twice that long, but had not even come close to wearing him out. Wait. Anyone else want to try me? Sasuke asked. I turned around from her. I think Annie need a little breather. Annie scowled in frustration, and Marco stepped forward timidly toward her, his hand outstretched. No one moved forward to challenge Sasuke. Sasuke sighed, his head tilted to the side. I'm not surprised. He stepped forward, pushing his way through the crowd. Most moved out of his way immediately, somewhat intimidated. One person, however, reached out and grabbed his arm. Uchiha. Sasuke's eyes splitted at the other boy's face. Jagger. Jagger squeezed his arm tightly, glowering at him. Fight me.
Uh-oh.
Sasuke stared back at him. You didn't come at me when he gave you the chance. He nodded. And he saw that Annie was too much for you to handle early today. Jagger glowered at him. The girl behind him, who Sasuke barely noticed, watched impassively. He can beat you, he know it. Eren. The girl sighed quietly. Don't antagonize him. He recalled you said the same to Annie. Sasuke sighed coolly. Do very well, then. He'll take you if you let me go, that is. Eren let go of his arm and followed him into the center of the crowd again. He faced Sasuke and raised his arms. Sasuke noticed almost immediately he was trying to imitate Annie's stance. Clearly he had been watching her. Annie is a great fighter. Sasuke sighed quietly. You following her every move blindly will not see you victory. It was over before Eren could even move. Sasuke walked away from him, waving his hand behind him dismissively. The black-haired girl was already by Eren's side, helping him up. Mikasa, hard.
So basically, Eren got his butt kicked by Sasuke, knowing doggone well he's a ninja. Very, very smart, Eren. Real smart.
Hard. Don't move. She said, her voice strict. He really did a number on you. Hang on, let me look at that. Sakura sighed quickly as she stepped forward, her eyes already assessing Eren's injury. She barely noticed Mikasa's dark glare as she leaned down to assess Eren's injury. That Uchiha is something, he essentially is. Eren murmure. He wonder where he learned to fight like that. He wonder if anyone can beat him. He can't. Sasuke froze in place as the girl with black hair stood up straight, staring blankly at him. Sasuke turned back around, assessing her for the first time. She, like him, was Asian.
Ooh, he had to throw that out there, didn't he, boys and girls?
Asian. An unusual ethnicity in this day and age. Sasuke almost felt like he could have been looking at a close relative. You can't? Sasuke repeated, hardly believing his ears. Mikasa tilted her head downward in a nodding motion and then assumed her own fighting stance. He had already been pleasantly surprised by a female fighter race. He assumed his own stance and looked her square in the eye. Bam! Sasuke lay on the ground, staring upward at the silhouette of Mikasa Ackerman standing over him. His heart was beating wildly in his chest. Don't touch Eren, she murmured before turning away from him. Late that night, Sasuke sat by himself, his unfolded in front of him. No one made fun of him for losing out to Mikasa, as everyone else had done so as well, but he was still feeling a bit out of sorts. He was not upset at having lost. No, he wasn't upset. Do something about the way he had felt when Mikasa had beat him made his trace in a way it had never had before. You're not actually going to ask Krista out, are you? Of course I am. Naruto sighed belligerently, some distance away. Reiner grunted, shaking his head. She's cute.
Simp alert, simp alert.
Cute. Yet, Andimir is going to beat your head off for even trying to get near her. Reiner reminded him. She'll know what you're up to before you even begin to make a move. PFFT, fucky me. Naruto snorted. Literally. Look, he have it all figured it out. Sasuke tilted his head, aghast, and Naruto procure a large journal from under his head and opened it. There, 11 pages, were detailed mathematical equations. View instead of number or letter, the characters were fast drawn in the likeness of Naruto, Krista, and Ymir. Okay, so let's do a little math. Naruto sighed, he tapped a pencil against the replication of his own face. He want Krista, and Ymir want Krista. Sasuke groaned, palming his forehead, and Naruto rattled off his tir fort approaching Krista. You see, your mistake, and the reason that you will never get with Krista even though you desperately want to, is that thinking you need to get around me. Naruto told an house calling Reiner, and he pointed his pencil at her. You are seeing her as an obstacle and not an opportunity. Sasuke was getting more and more annoyed, even just listening in a conversation. So to recap, if he likes Krista, and Ymir likes Krista, and Krista likes Ymir, then mathematically he should like Ymir too. Naruto scribbled summation on paper and showed to Reiner, roue blanche. Naruto plus Krista plus Ymir equals 6. Sasuke, and the empty room that had been listening in, groaned audibly at the sheer audacity of Naruto's proclamation. Naruto glared at all of them, waving his journal around with it. Oh, comment, are you that jaloux that he have it all figured out? He whined. Comment, guys, Ymir is cute too. You're just jaloux. It felt as if everyone was trying to shoot him down at once, but Naruto, being Naruto, did not back down in the slightest. Most of the others thought that Naruto wasn't being serious, that he was just kidding or messing around. Sasuke knew better. Naruto was being completely serious. Come on, guys. Naruto whined again. Don't be so mean. Sasuke, back me up here. Sasuke did not miss a bit. He thinks Krista and Ymir deserve to have some time alone. You will just ruin the magic. Everyone looked. Naruto turned bit red and then stomped out of the room. The boys, clearly still amused by the turn of events, began discussing Naruto and the girls in earnest. You don't actually think Ymir and Krista are. Sasuke waved a hand toward Reiner. He don't know. He sighed. Be thankful that I'm not certain. Reiner was not the only one who had a thing for Krista. Arme and several of the others did as well. Sasuke did not particularly share their interest in her. To him he was just another face in the crowd. Jean has a thing for Mikasa, doesn't he? Sasuke did not know exactly what came over him. His eyes immediately shot over to the other boy, who had balanced, his head bent to the ground. You what? The room went ice cold. No one had ever heard Sasuke use that tone of voice before. Sasuke pulled away, a little taken back by his own aggression. Excuse me. He quickly donned his cap and stepped out into the night. He had no particular destination in mind, but his mind was racing. Why had he become so sharp with Jean? Why? Come to look at me again, have you? Sasuke looked up to see Naruto sitting on top of a house above his head. No. Et Saïd. I'm thinking about something. Without even thinking about it, he jumped up beside him and sat down. Naruto moved over to give him room, eyeing him. Did something happen in there? This was why they were so close. Despite their personality difference, completely different backgrounds and skill sets, they somehow understood each other better than anyone else. Sasuke sighed, closing his eyes. He had just realized it, Gus Sam could beside of Krista and Ymir. Perhaps the girls were gossiping about the possibility of he and Naruto being lovers as well. He just realized something in there. Naruto narrowed his eyes at him. If you were in love with Krista too, you best forget it. Sasuke rolled his eyes. Close, du wrong girl. He fell still à Naruto who gurgled at him. Wrong girl. Naruto repeated. If you want Ymir. This isn't about Ymir and Krista. Sasuke snapped. It is about. He felt still, his face turning red. Naruto stared at him, open mouthed. I've never seen you blush before in my life. He said. She really got to you, huh? Sasuke nodded. Who is it? Sasuke swallowed. Mikasa Ackerman.
Oh, so he admitted it to Naruto. Wow.
Ackerman. They both fell still. And then Naruto began to laugh. What are you doing? Sasuke snapped. Stop it. Naruto did not stop. He continued logging, his hand over his face to muffle the noise. Every girl we meet want to be with you. Do you want the one who can't keep your eyes as you can't tell me that it's not funny? It's not funny. Sasuke snapped. Naruto. He kept logging. Sasuke could feel his temper mounting. This was ridiculous. He should never have told him something this personal. Never.
You said it.
Comment, Sasuke? Naruto said, calming down considerably. It's funny, sûr, but he understand completely. Mikasa is awesome and really cute. You have my support. He gave him a thumb up, and Sasuke sighed, shaking his head. That smile never meant good things.
No shit. He's gonna snitch on you next. So that's chapter 1. Oh man. What did you guys think of that? Because that was pretty. That was just the first half of the story so far. That was pretty tough to get through. That was tough to get through, man. So Sasuke, Darth Kirby has turned Sasuke. He's turned Sasuke into a softcore lover. Apparently, yeah, exactly. Chapter 1 is clear, and here's his achievement. Now he's got another paragraph down here before I go to chapter 2. He's got another paragraph. Let me read that right quick. Exactly. You know, real Sasuke didn't give a damn about romance, not at all. But then he goes to Attack on Titan World, and he's mesmerized by Misaka. Ooh. Well, let's read this disclaimer. I've been obsessed with AOT lately. I was thinking about the possible love interest with Sasuke Mother Fig. His good looks. Whoa, what? Does Dark Kirby have a soft affection for Sasuke? Which you should totally check out, by the way. And jokingly started thinking about crossover paintings for my version of Sasuke. One of my favorites is Misaka Ackerman. I immediately started looking for Misaka Sasuke pics, but found nothing. There was this really cool one where Misaka is descended from Uchiha, and another where she and Sasuke reincarnated, but no actual Sasuke Misaka shipping. So obviously, I decided to take the time to write one. I believe this is the first ever, but I may be wrong about that. I was wrong about there not being any Sasuke Tenten pics when I started writing his good looks too. Seriously, there's a lot of bullshit out there, especially for popular things like Naruto. So yes, if you like this, please let me know. Review, comment, favorite, that kind of thing. You can even send me PMs if you want. I respond to everything. Yeah, I bet you do. I really bet you do. Yep, it's confirmed. He loves Sasuke. He loves Sasuke. uh, apparently so, G Bang. Apparently so. And I got a bad feeling in chapter 2, Naruto's gonna rat out everybody about this relationship. Yeah, exactly. Naruto was an idiot in school. He wants to. uh, yeah, thumbs down, big time, thumbs down. Okay, let me get the let's get the chapter 2, and what we'll do is we'll change voices. This one, I don't think this one is as long. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. But he's got a little song. He's got a song for us, guys, before he starts off. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna change voices. We're gonna go with Xiao Xiao, China Girl. So she's gonna narrate for us this time. Yes, that's a chapter 2. And he's got a song in the beginning. Let Xiao Xiao sing it for us. Here we go.
加 Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh. My love is the evening breeze touching your skin, the gentle, sweet singing of leaves in the wind, the whisper that calls after you in the night and kisses your ear in the early moonlight, and you don't need to wonder. You're doing fine, my love. The pleasure's mine. Let me go crazy on ya, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh. Wild man's world is crying, in pain. What you gonna do when everybody's insane, so afraid?
What? Guys, do not tell Wildman if he hears this, because he's got his name in the song. He's got Wildman's name in the song. I'm gonna have to play that back, man. That was too good. Hold on, let's play that again.
Yeah. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh. My love is the evening breeze touching your skin, the gentle, sweet singing of leaves in the wind, the whisper that calls after you in the night and kisses your ear in the early moonlight, and you don't need to wonder. You're doing fine, my love. The pleasure's mine. Let me go crazy on ya, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh. Wild man's world is crying, in pain. What you gonna do when everybody's insane, so afraid?
What? What? What is that? What is that? What? Hey, G-Bang, you need to clip that song, dog. Yeah, you gotta clip it. You must clip that song. Oh, the Chinese girl was perfect. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna get back to screen share. Let's finish this chapter, man. That was great.
Afraid. I only know two things about you, Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto told him, as he lowered his guitar. You hate your brother and you are super thirsty for Mikasa. He strummed his strings again as Sasuke rolled his eyes. He was not going to admit to Naruto that his attempts at becoming musical to woo Krista and Ymir may actually pan out into something productive. Not after he had told him off for getting the idea months ago. Will you stop mentioning that? Sasuke hissed. What if she hears you? Naruto grinned at him as he struck another chord. Don't you want her to know you love her? Shouldn't you be more worried about Ymir biting your dick off?
Ouch.
Ah, touche. Naruto said cheekily. Let me worry about Ymir, alright. In fact, just watch me. You may learn a thing or two about how to land a woman who is loved with someone else. Sasuke narrowed his eyes. Are you suggesting I try and get with Jaeger too? Naruto grinned at him. You love the idea, don't you? Sasuke responded by throwing a pillow at him. It smacked Naruto in the face and sent him sprawling.
Damn.
The past few months were exceptionally hectic. The group was preparing to graduate from the training program and entering the military proper. Both Naruto and Sasuke were unconcerned about the proceedings. Sasuke because he excelled in all fields, Naruto because he wanted nothing more than to join the scouts, and had no interest in cracking the top 10 anyway. Everyone around them was extremely anxious. Mikasa is worried about Jaeger, Naruto noted. Sasuke's face twisted, and Naruto laughed at the expression. Oh, jealous. Not very far away, Sakura twitched irritably, her eyes never leaving. Krista watched her with concern as the two moved on. Is something the matter, Sakura? No. Sakura shook her head wildly. It's nothing. Out of my way. Sakura yelped as Emer pushed her aside sat down next to Krista. Sakura blinked at her, surprised, as Emer turned to face Krista. Why were you talking to her? Emer asked, her voice impatient. I thought I told you to save me a seat. She did. Sakura pointed out. You could have sat on her other side. Emer responded by pressing her palm against her face, slapping Sakura to the ground. Anyway, Emer said, as she leaned into Krista. Is everything going okay? Yes, Krista said, twirling her hair in between her fingers. I'm a bit nervous about the graduation. Don't worry, Emer told her, quickly. I'm sure you'll crack the top 10. Sakura tuned them out, having learned long ago that it was impossible to just hang around Krista while Emer was near. She lay her head on the table, annoyance welling up within her. Sasuke, the man she had been in love with since she was 6 years old, had fallen in love with another woman.
Oh.
She had always feared that this might happen, and in a way had always expected it. But she had watched Sasuke closely over the past decade, and he never, ever expressed interest in anyone. At least, until Mikasa came along. Mikasa was everything that Sakura was not. Strong, beautiful, assertive, intimidating. It seemed that those were the traits that Sasuke was attracted to in a partner. If that was the case, then there would be no hope of her winning him over from her. Mikasa was an incredibly talented soldier. She had heard rumors that she was the most promising candidate the Academy had ever seen. Sakura, it would seem, was completely out of luck when it came to Sasuke. Sasuke sat with his hands folded in front of him. Naruto was laying down on the stairs next to him, upside down. Nervous? Naruto asked him, laughing a little. Sasuke shook his head. No, Sasuke denied. I'm thinking. You shouldn't think too much, Naruto told him. I'll rot your brain. Haha, Sasuke said dryly. Aren't you curious as to what I'm thinking about? How hard you're going to fuck Mikasa when she realizes you exist.
Dang. That might be the line of the story. Good one, Naruto.
Exist. Sasuke grimaced. Something along those lines. Naruto laughed. Actually, Sasuke hesitated. I am at a crossroads. It has always been my dream to join the military police to help hunt down attacking. But Mikasa is joining the scouts. Naruto finished for him, nodding furiously. Sasuke quietly followed suit. Yeah? He paused. I could not bear it if something were to happen to her. He admitted. It frightens me.
This is so not Sasuke.
Me? Naruto laughed. I'm more scared of what Mikasa is going to do to the Titans, honestly. He said. Don't worry, Sasuke. Emer and I will take good care of her. Sasuke glared at him. And just what is that supposed to mean? There have been sightings of particularly unusual abnormals inside the walls. A large, nine-tailed fox has been rampaging around the countryside for 5 years. Naruto laughed, throwing his head back. Oh, what a story! He chuckled. Do you believe in the Kyuubi Titan, Sasuke? No, Sasuke said immediately, shaking his head. Ridiculous. Plenty of people saw the colossal and the armored, but the Kyuubi is a legend. There you have it, Naruto said. If Sasuke says so, it must be true. He laughed again. Sasuke didn't quite understand just what was so funny. Anyway, Sasuke, Naruto said, changing the topic. Just what have you decided to do? Sasuke hesitated. I am still unsure. Naruto groaned. Mikasa's tight Asian pussy is making you lose sight of your goals. Pitiful.
God, why are you letting Naruto troll you, Sasuke? Why? Gosh, he's roasting your ass right now.
Pitiful. Do not speak of her that way. Oh yeah, sorry. Naruto scratched his cheek thoughtfully. I forgot that Eren fucks her to sleep every night. Sasuke leapt forward, fist catching Naruto in the jaw. He lay sprawled on the dirt beneath him. Sasuke clenched his fist tighter as the crowd around them turned to look at them. Never, Sasuke said, his voice quiet and dangerous. Say anything like that ever again.
Knock him out.
Naruto sat up, rubbing his cheek as he looked up at Sasuke thoughtfully. Sasuke, you know I was joking.
No, he wasn't.
We both know it was probably Mikasa who fucked him with her giant, throbbing cock.
God, guys, Naruto is going in this chapter. He is killing Sasuke. What? Sasuke should have just killed him dead right there. If he likes Misaka that much, he should have just killed him there right there.
Cock. Sasuke kicked out at him, catching him square in the face, sending him back down onto the ground. The crowd around them began to mutter among themselves. You better shut your face. Sasuke snarled. Mikasa would never do that. I wouldn't do what?
Uh-oh.
Sasuke froze, stiffening tightly. Naruto, grinning, whirled around to lay on his stomach. Oh hey Mikasa, he said brightly. You would never know he had just been knocked onto his back. We were just talking about you. You were? Mikasa asked blankly. Sasuke could not bring himself to face her. He bent his head downward, towards the ground. Yeah, Naruto said brightly. We were wondering whether you and Eren were fucking.
God.
The entire crowd fell deadly silent. No one dared bring up the subject with either Mikasa or Eren. Neither of them tended to take questioning the nature of their relationship well. Mikasa spluttered. Without another word, she turned and stomped off. Naruto grinned widely as he pushed himself to his feet. Holy shit! The crowd burst out into crazed whispers. No one had ever seen Mikasa act that way before, towards anyone. Many had been sure that she would have torn Naruto into pieces. What the fuck were you thinking? Sasuke told Naruto as he climbed to his feet, stretching. You were mean to her. Naruto gave him a surprised look, and then laughed. Me? He repeated. Sasuke Uchiha, criticizing Annie for being mean. That's rich. He laughed again. Didn't you tell me to fuck off and die when we first met? Don't ever mention the day we first met. Sasuke said quickly, sounding nervous. Naruto stared at him, confused, before taking a step back. Oh yeah, he said, sounding nervous. I completely forgot. He laughed nervously. Sorry about that. Sorry about what? The boys froze as a number of curious eyes fell upon them. And nothing, Naruto squeaked. But he raced off. Sasuke was quick to run around and quickly walk away as well, in the opposite direction. The two of them were never going to be able to forget that, were they? What were they talking about? Sakura bent her head, a blush appearing on her cheeks. Why are you asking me? She asked. I need to be alone now. She turned and walked off as well.
Wow. What in the world? What? Exactly, Envy. He made Sasuke into a complete wimp. You let Gene Star win, you let Monokuma in that situation, Naruto's got a hole in his chest. I'm sorry. He's getting clawed down, he's got a hole in his chest, half his body's missing. Yeah, basically. That's what it was, G-Bang. Naruto roasted the crap out of Sasuke. Totally. Yeah, Naruto was in on this chapter. He was the star of the chapter. He was the complete star of the chapter. Hey, like I said, I don't know what Darth Kirby was thinking, man, but he made Sasuke into a marshmallow, a complete marshmallow. Now he's got a bunch of stories. He's got a bunch of stories. Yes, G-Man. Yes, complete incel. This is a complete incel story, right here. We got the evidence. We have the receipts. Yeah, total wimp. You were mean to her. You should have never said something like that, Naruto. No, that's it. That was 2 chapter story. That was the end of the torture. But he's got a lot more stories though. Oh man. Woo. Let's check out the reviews, shall we? Let's check out the reviews. Now this story was made 3 years ago. So we got one guy called Dark Ryukin. He said, one of my favorite pairings in crossover. It was nice. I look forward to the next update. Hopefully I don't have to wait for a long time. Jay Sapphire says, this seems real interesting. Has a bunch of potential to be an awesome thing. I wish you the best of luck. Let's see. Erratic Mind. I effing love this. Thank you for writing it. I've been obsessed lately too. Okay, first chapter. I didn't mind and actually thought it was quite interesting to read. However, after this vulgar chapter, I'm going to have to unfavorite, unfollow. Your writing structure is weak and there doesn't seem to be any plot. This fic is most definitely not worth reading. Damn! Finally, somebody with some truth. Damn, I was hungry for cringe. Man, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah, that's some of the people in the review section on the story. But yeah, one person has actually got it right. Is a right mind. Like that person is absolutely correct. But yeah, a couple of incel fanboys here. It's pretty sad. So if I were to do this again, which I don't know if I even want to do it for this guy. He's got a Professor Bayonetta story. That's 2 chapters, but the wording's a lot longer. This one I showed you guys today is about 4,000 words. This other one, the Bayonetta story, is 9,000. So it's a lot longer to read. What else we got? Let me do a screenshot so I let you guys see before we end this off. All right, here we go. This is his latest story, The Hero's Bride. That's 12 chapters. That's a long one. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one he did about Sasuke before. This one, he's putting more effort. Because look how many people is following it. 111 people. Gosh, y'all like this garbage? Let's see. He's got a Disney and Final Fantasy crossover. Oh my gosh. Hyrule Harem. Look at this. Hyrule Harem. Wow. He's got 81 people following. Golly, that's terrible. Hogwarts Rangers. Harry Potter. No surprise, he likes Harry Potter. 7 years. What else he got? Royalty of the Future. The alien invasion of Earth, numbering in just 100 souls. Oh, he's got Legend of Zelda. He stopped working on it though. So he's had this fan fiction page since 2009. 2009. Super Sexy Guy 1111. What? Wow. That was his first story and it was trash. You need to get a drink. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that too. Hyrule Harem. I'm gonna have to analyze that. I'm gonna have to analyze that and see if that's even worth following or actually broadcasting reviews. Yeah, he's got some people that didn't like it, so that's good. Not a harem one. Yep. Oh damn, I didn't know that, Ash. I didn't know you were sick. Hope you get better. That's a lot of content. Too bad it's nothing of quality. Exactly. Exactly. Oh man. Woo! But that's one of the stories I broadcast to you guys. So thanks everybody for coming in. I definitely gonna need some Visine after this because he totally made Sasuke into a bitch. And I may have to read some other fan fiction to get the alphaness back for Sasuke. Because this is not it. This right here is clearly not it. Oh, you back? What's going on? Well, you just missed the fan fiction tale, so you got to watch the playback. Mr. Retro, you got to watch the playback and see what the story was all about. But if you guys don't have anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. Yeah, that was Yakuza Man 5, Darth Kirby. We gave him his free publicity. We'll see if he says anything, if at all. He'll probably just dislike the video. I'm about to headbutt a knife. Oh, snap. Don't kill yourself, Ash. We need you. We need you. Oh, man. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. I don't know if we're going to come back with another story time, but if I do, trust me, it'll be some funny shit. It will be. All right. Take care. See you.